it passes by.
Let us be your hands.
Morning star comes out at night. Without the dark, there is no light. If nothing's wrong, then nothing's right.
Let us be your hands.
Let the sun shine, let it rain. Share the laughter, bear the pain. And round we go again.
Let us be your hands.
So now we come to the end of our program year, only to start around again. And indeed, your program committee has made the commitment to have worship services all year round at UUFS, including stories for all ages and music, even during the summer. So we hope that you will not see this picnic as the end of some linear map, but a gentle turn as we continue to go round and round. When I was younger, I climbed my life as climbing a ladder. I would look up and I'd see a rung that stood for something, maybe getting my driver's license or a degree or a job or a promotion. Family markers, too, as Fred can probably attest to. You can imagine what some of those might be. But climb, sometimes slipping and falling, but climbing once again. I don't know about you folks, but that ladder metaphor just doesn't work very well for me anymore. Now I am happy to dance in the circular labyrinth with seasons that come and go and come again, perhaps with a different perspective, circling round and round with life, and all the aspects that Rick Maston cited in his glorious song. I may still slip and fall, but I've tried to learn to turn that fall into a somersault and make it part of the dance. I love this dance, though parts of it are difficult. And I think one reason that I love it so is because that I am dancing with all of you and with our UU principals that we hold dear. As we share this labyrinth of life together, may we continue to bless each other and in turn be blessings to other circles, to the bigger circle, to that sacred hoop that Black Elk spoke of when he shared. Then I was standing on the highest mountain of them all, and round about beneath me was the whole hoop of the world. And while I stood there, I saw more than I can tell, and I understood more than I saw. For I was seeing in a sacred manner the shapes of all things in the Spirit, and the shapes of all shapes as they must live together like one being. And I say the sacred hoop of my people was one of the many hoops that made one circle, wide as daylight and as starlight, and in the center grew one mighty flowering tree to shelter all the children of one father and one mother. And I saw it was holy. May it be so. I invite you now to walk or sway or dance to the center of the labyrinth, then back out again on our little rock path by the ferry. You may want to take a rock. This is Memorial Day weekend, and the rocks can symbolize someone you know that was lost in service to the country, or maybe your hope for peace or something else. And take that rock with you to the center as you think about those things, and leave it on the mother rock. And while we move through these circles, Jason's going to play and sing the Circle of Life for us.
It's not a line, honey. I want to bring
Who'd you leave it for, Thomas, Uncle Michael?
There's more to be seen than can ever be seen. More to do than can ever be done. Some say eat or be eaten. Some say live and let live. But all are agreed as they join the stampede. You should never take more than you circle, in the circle of life. Some of us fall by the wayside, and some of us soar to the stars, and some of us sail through our troubles. Some have to live with the scars. It's far too much to take in here, or to find it can never be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round in the circle of life. If the wheel of fortune, yes, the leap of faith, yes, the band of hope, till we find our place on the path unwinding. In the circle, in the circle line.
Really don't go ahead. Like turn the other way. Try suddenly realizing.
Thank you. Now we'll have a blessing for that wonderful food that awaits us when we get back. You can sing after me.